Hi, I'm Debo. I'm an Ascension and Twin Flame coach, and I'm here to share with you my success story about Jeff and Shaleia's work and how it's been changing my life and helping me improve many aspects of it. So, without further ado, I will just pretty much share with you, uh, in a nutshell, about my story and how I found them and how their work has been helping me improve my life. So, like many of their students, I found them when I met my twin flame, and things were starting to pretty much go down the crapper. So, I went into YouTube, I started searching, and one thing led to another. I found them. I learned about their, like, pretty much every basic aspect of the twin flame journey, and I started resonating with what they were sharing. I soon after read their book. I then found out that they had a school, and I was like, sounds like something I want to be part of. So I watched the free classes that they shared in their YouTube channel, and it was like that was it. I was completely hooked. And what I really like about their teachings is that they are very simple, grounded, and down to earth. They have both the emotional side of it, but also very logical steps and very easy to follow. And with 4 simple steps, like we know it, it's called the mirror exercise and it's shared pretty much everywhere. Um, you can improve anything in your life. I used to be like super scared of speaking in public, and now I'm like, you cannot shut me up. I wouldn't even thought about making YouTube videos, for instance, and here I am, like sharing my success story with you guys. Um, I'm doing live feeds in their community, um, like things I never thought I would be doing in my whole life. Like all I wanted to do was hide away and just like, okay, don't bug me. I'm like over here, and you're over there, and that's like that seems to be working, even though it sucked. Um, so I started applying their teachings. I started following them to the best of my abilities. It's a process, and we all go about it in our own pace, which it's okay as long as you keep committing to love yourself, because that's pretty much what they teach. The core of their teachings is how to appropriately love yourself, not in a selfish way, because being selfish has nothing to do with being self-love. How to place boundaries, appropriate boundaries with people around you, how to improve your relationships on every level, relationships with your parents or family in general, with your romantic partner, or in this case, your twin flame, in your, like with everything, with your food, with your clothing, um, whether you go to church with your church, or, and they give you the tools, like they give you the keys on how to really embrace yourself without fear, which is something that most of us didn't know how to do until we met them. So, but I cannot speak for all the other students. They made their own success stories, so I will let you enjoy that. Um, so yeah, basically that was it. Like I was going through a major life crisis. Uh, I was trying to figure out or make sense out of what was going on in my life. And after finding them and after finding their tools and applying them, because a tool, for it to work, you have to apply it and be persistent with it. So I started doing the mirror exercise over and over and over again. I fell in love with the mirror exercise, and like when I allow myself to surrender to God's will, and because this is something that I'm working on and this is part of who I am, that my first reaction to something tends to be throwing a tantrum or throwing like a fit to God. I was like, oh, why is this happening? And but their teachings, like Jeff and Shaleia's teachings, has been helping me improve that. And so instead of believing or falling for the illusion that I am, how do you say this, a victim of life, um, no, I start realizing, no, wait, there's purpose in what's going on, and I can see it more clearer than before, or clearer than before. Sorry, my grammar in English is not the most accurate sometimes. So I can turn around whatever happens. Like I can move from fear, and it doesn't mean that I don't get scared, but instead of drowning in a glass of water, I now have a very magnificent tool, and I have like their whole body of work that I can come to whenever I need to, and it will always help me through whatever it's standing in my way, whether it's a block around money or getting clients or following my life purpose, whether it's a relationship pattern or whatever it is that is in front of me. I'm no longer like a victim of it. I can change it around. I can find the love that is there, and I can understand that whenever something happens, even if it doesn't feel comfortable at first, it's only because something that no longer serves me is like moving away. And I had a recent experience again where their teachings proved to be bulletproof. So I keep on learning how to claim my peace. I keep on learning how to get the best out of every situation, but most important, I have the tools to move towards one of my main goals in my whole life, which have been to be one with God again. Like I really want that. I really want to heal and nurture that relationship so that whenever God guides me to do anything, I just go with the flow and I don't have to worry about anything. Like knowing that I am being taken care of, knowing that I am being deeply loved, and to me that's like the most success I can hope for in this lifetime. Because, and this is something that even it's taught over and over again through Jeff and Shaleia's teachings, is that peace is the order of the universe. And you really, once you've been moving from fear and you move from peace, you can see the difference. When you move from fear, you create more chaos and more upset and more problems. And when you move from peace, everything just kind of falls into place and flows swiftly. And I don't know to you guys listening to but this video, but to me that's precious, because before this work I would feel like the weight of the world was on my shoulder, and I had a lot going on my plate, and everything was on me, all eyes on me. I had to take care of everything and solve everything and be the one to like get everything. I had to be the one that took care of everything basically, and it started feeling very, very weary and off and draining, and it made my life pretty much miserable. And now it doesn't feel like that anymore. There are some challenging times, I'm not gonna deny that. There are some moments in which I still go with my fist like this, like, why God? And I would love to throw one of my tantrums, but after that part is over and I blow my steam off, I can see with more clarity God's purpose behind it, and I don't think I would have been able to do that in such short amount of time if it wasn't for Jeff and Shaleia's body of work. So I hope this video encourages you to, I don't know, just tip your toes on their waters and see if their work is what you've been looking for as well. If it's in any way helpful to you, whether you join their school for twin flames, whether you join life purpose class, and I would highly recommend starting with life purpose class because it's brilliant and you get to do what you love and make money at the same time. Like, what could be more brilliant than that? And you still learn how to love yourself enough so that you can just take the steps in the direction that you feel guided to. And I don't know, to me it's like the best feeling ever when I get to just click into the flow and move swiftly through anything and all the pieces just fall together. And all I had to do was pretty much take the steps in front of me and surrender anything else. So yeah, it's like, this is my invitation, not only a success story about Jeff and Shaleia's teachings and them as my gurus, as my spiritual teachers, but also an invitation to you, an extension, so that you may feel wondrous, curious, called to explore everything that they've worked on for the last 5-6 years, and see if it fits your needs, whatever you were looking for. Again, yeah, you can make sure that you tap into any of the tools they have and the resources, because they've built a wondrous, wonderful community filled with people eager to help each other grow, and like willing to love you in ways that not everyone knows how to, and always keeping your highest good like at the center of it, not at the core of it. So okay, yeah, that would be pretty much it for my message. I hope that, as I said before, this kind of opens up a door or a window or a little crack in your curious bug, and that's just enough for you to take the next step and claim the support that is here for you as well. So thank you for watching, and I'll be seeing you in my next videos. Take care, everyone.